What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video. The 5th inning program is rapidly approaching. If you guys did not know, it is Tuesday when this video is coming out, and it is Friday when the 5th inning program is coming out. Literally 3 days approximately. It's really close. So today we're going to talk about the 5th inning program voucher. Is it worth it, especially being that we have some really big cards coming into the game, a brand new legend reveal, as well as 99 overalls arrive for the first time this year. They were well in the way last year, but the first time 99s are coming into a program this year. We're going to talk about all that and more. But before we do, make sure you guys leave a like down below if you guys have been enjoying the content. Subscribe if you're new. We're going to have a lot of great videos coming out. 5th inning conquest pack locations, 5th inning tips, gameplay with all the bosses. These are the ones that I want to get gameplay with. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of big videos coming forward. Stage 3 coming relatively soon. Make sure to hit that sub button to stay alerted. So getting into this, the first thing, how much are these cards going for? How much do I have to take out of the pockets? Do I have to burn? Do I have to sell my soul in order to get this voucher? Kind of. Well, not really, but these cards have been exponentially increasing as we are getting into new programs. I remember, I think it was the 3rd inning or the 2nd inning bosses, Hanley, Joe Carter, and I really don't remember who the other one is. They were going for like 25, 30k. These ones are up to 45,000 right now. And if you guys were smart, if you guys are galaxy brain thinkers, you would have already bought this voucher when the Ducks on the Pond pack came out, because everybody was scrambling, scratching at the neck, trying to get their pack addiction underway. These cards went for about 30k. They have definitely increased in price again. So if you guys did that, that's going to be great value, and technically you're going to make a lot more profit off of the ordeal. But they're going for 45,000 right now a piece. 45 times 3, 135,000 stubs in total for the voucher. Yes, that's quite a bit, but you have to consider a couple factors. Felix Hernandez, I don't know if you guys have used him. He is really good. He's exceptional. He's going to be one of the best. He's probably going to be a top 5 starter in your rotation for, months to come. I don't really see him being taken out of my rotation for quite some time. Joe Torre and Jacoby Ellsbury, it's up to your own discretion whether or not you really give a shit about these two cards, but they are definitely decent. And 135k in total minus the 22,750 that you end up getting back from the voucher and the different programs that you're gonna get. Once you collect it, you get I believe it's 17,500 that you get back, and in the prestiges you get also 17,500 back, 1,000 here, and then 750 in the program. So in reality, it's probably going to cost you about 110. You're going to make back 22,750 after you get the voucher and all the cards. So that is kind of a lot, but if you guys do have the time, and this is always the big thing for the program vouchers, if you guys don't grind this, within the first, right away, it's never going to be worth it. But if you guys do it right away, if you're a grease goblin, such as myself, who lives to play video games, not really, but you're going to obviously want to get the voucher more than somebody who it takes 2 weeks for them to grind it out. It's not going to be worth it. Is this one in particular worth it? 110,000? I really do think it is going to be. Like I said, once we see the better cards coming into the game, and now that there isn't a de facto glitch such as the retro mode thing that everybody's able to scrap and claw their way and easily get it done, it is going to be withheld the price for a much longer period of time than before. That's why, if you guys noticed, it was again the 2nd inning bosses. If you guys got the voucher from the 1st inning bosses, Oswald Helton, Duke Schneider, the Hanley Ramirez and Joe Carter and Bob Fallon. No wonder I didn't remember that bitch. But yeah, if you guys got that, you guys lost out on Stubs on the whole process, because people did that. They got the card insanely fast, and it really dropped in price quite substantially, quite quickly, in fact. But that hasn't been happening as of recent, because there isn't something that's going to just get you right there. People were grinding the program literally while sleeping. They were AFKing. You literally didn't have to do anything. You could take a nice old nap, wake up, hey look, boom, I got 100,000 stubs from the program. It was that simple. You can't do that anymore. Although I do have something that I have been working on, which I'll talk about, allude to it a little bit later, and then I'll mention it, or rather go in depth into it on Saturday for my 5th inning program tips. But if we were to take a look at the most recent voucher, the most recent guys, the bosses, and my numbers are skewed a bit because I did not actually get this done until the day after. It would have been because I was traveling from Minneapolis down here. If we were to take a look at the prices, these cards, I remember, I think I sold Felix for pretty much voucher price. This is never completely accurate. As you can see, he, by list metric, debuted at 146. That's not the first cards that we are seeing of him. That's on that particular day. But I think I sold Felix for about 125, 130. So I still made stubs on the thing, and it comes out Friday. Obviously, usually I get it done Saturday morning. It took me until Sunday afternoon this time, you know, late Sunday afternoon, like 2-3 my time, and I still made 130k. I still was able to make a bit of stubs off of it. So that goes to show you, these cards have really been withholding their price a lot more than we have seen in the past. So you don't have to immediately grind it out if you are a little bit late. Even like me, you can still make stubs off of the process and get those cards fast, as well as loading these 3 cards in, because they are going to be helpful. We've talked a lot about the universal profile, talked about how there is going to be a Honus Wagner type collection. We obviously don't know what card is going to be in there, but it is going to help you in the long run going towards that if you do get these bosses. And it's just good, you know, if you're gonna be grinding this stuff out anyway. I think it is a good idea to go ahead and do that, because like I said, every card counts once we get into these collections. So if you think about it, if it was going for 130, and again, I just simply wasn't here. I was out with friends the Friday night, so I didn't see the first cards debut on the market. But if you guys do know the exact price, please let me know. I would imagine it's probably a bit over 200,000 that we were seeing originally from Joe Torre, Alice Berry, and Felix Hernandez. And let's be honest, I really think only people were excited for the Felix. How do I know that? I really don't see this Joe Torre ever. I think I've seen him once. I think I've seen Alice Berry twice. I've seen Felix a lot more. This wasn't a supercharged insane, even by me. You guys know, I basically call anything insane. They could release a 50 overall Mario Mendoza and I'd be like, oh my god, insane new common card. Get him now. Even I didn't think this was an insane drop. I thought it was good, but what we are going to anticipate is going to be really, really good. It is Tuesday. Usually we start to see reveals for the upcoming program by now. I don't know if it's usually 8 in the morning, so 9 Eastern and 6 if you're weird and on the West Coast. But they haven't showed off anything so far. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens as far as that goes. But of course, this is gonna be happening into on Friday in 99 overalls. That's the big thing. That's what's really going to make this be so valuable. We saw these 99s drop. They're going for 190k. Yes, it's because they are great cards and because they are, you know, kind of rare to get, but it's only 1 of 10 odds. You have to remember that. It's not like really, really hard to get. It's not 1 of 100 odds or something. It's not 1 of, what is 279 like the silver pack to get a diamond. It's not that uncommon for people to pull, and these cards are still, if anything, went up from once these cards originally debuted. 190, 180, I'm not really sure why the price difference, other than Ernie being an absolute monster, but clearly we're going to get an insane... We're going to get a really good drop of cards on Friday with a new legend, and I have a feeling it's going to be somebody good. I really don't think they're going to have a hidden legend not in the game before and have it be somebody that drops the ball. I don't think it's going to be somebody that's just like, yeah, wow, it's Scott Pasednik. It's Joe Creedy. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be really good. So that is obviously going to keep the prices high. Now, again, talking about the method I have been working on, this, just to hint about it a little bit, This is not AFK that I have been working on. I still don't think there's actually a possible feasible way to make that work, but it is something that takes pretty much no effort whatsoever, and it is pretty much going to be the fastest way to earn XP and stars in the game. Even better than my franchise method. It is really, really good. I'm still play testing it, fine tuning the settings, the sliders, and the different formulas that you can do it on, the best way to do it, because it is quite intricate. It is a lot more complex than I guess you would say the franchise stars method that I doctored in is, but I'm still going to work on that. I have until Friday to really fine tune, find the best way to make it work. And I'm excited. I hope this is going to be the fastest way I can possibly get this done. Hopefully I can, you know, save some sleep, get some sleep, not have to grind this out time in, time out until 9 in the morning. It's gonna be really good. I'm liking it so far. I think you guys are going to really like it as well. So again, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That is gonna be on the channel on Saturday. And yeah, 5th inning program, I'm very excited. Leave your predictions. Again, we've been talking about this a lot. I've been really curious to see. You guys have had some out there ones, fair to say. You guys have kind of been wilding, and also some ones that I can definitely see happening. So 5th inning program voucher, I do think it's worth it if you guys do have the time. If you guys are planning to grind the first couple days, it's definitely going to be worth it. I think there's going to be a big stub making opportunity, and it's good cards, especially for the Felix. You're going to lock them in and get progress towards Honus. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. There goes some Saudi.